Everyone. This is Lady T from Lady T Speaks, bringing you the latest in hip hop, R&B, and entertainment news. Jussie Smollett sat down with ABC's Robin Roberts of Good Morning America, and here's what CNN said about the interview. Jussie gave his first detailed account to Good Morning America Thursday of what he says was a hate crime against him and the aftermath. I will never be the man that this did not happen to, Jussie told ABC Robin Roberts. I am forever changed. I don't subscribe to the ideal everything happens for a reason, but I do subscribe to the idea that we have the right and the responsibility to make something meaningful out of the things that happen to us, good and bad. Jussie told authorities he was attacked early January 29th by two men who were yelling out racial homophobic slurs. He said one attacker put a rope around his neck and poured an unknown chemical substance on him. Jussie told Roberts he landed in Chicago that day, was picked up by his creative director, and got back to his apartment only to realize he had no food in the house. The 36-year-old Empire star said he left his apartment to go to Walgreens thinking it was open 24 hours, but ended up at Subway to get a salad. He said he texted his manager, Brandon Moore, who he believed to be in Australia with another client, and left a message for Moore to call him. Jussie said Moore called him back immediately. While he was on the phone, I was crossing the intersection. I heard Empire. Jussie told Roberts, I don't answer to Empire. My name ain't Empire. The actor said he didn't respond and kept walking only to hear someone yell a racial slur. So I turned around and said, what the F did you just say to me? And I see the attacker masked. Jussie said, appearing to get emotional. He said, this MAGA country, Nigger, and he punched me in the face, so I punched his ass back. Jussie said they started tussling and ended up near some stairs as a second person kicked him in his back. The alleged attackers ran off, and Jussie said he looked down and saw that his phone had fallen out of his pocket. His manager was still on the line, and Jussie said he told Moore he had been jumped. Glancing down, Jussie said he saw a rope. I noticed the rope around my neck, and I started screaming. There's a effing rope around my neck, he said. Jussie said he gave a body description of his alleged attackers as best he could because he doesn't have details such as eye color. He told Roberts he'd seen the photo police release of the persons of interest. For me, when that was released, I was like, okay, we're getting somewhere, Jussie said. For me, I don't have any doubt in my mind that's them. He also explained why he hesitated to report the attack. There's a level of pride there, Jussie said. We live in a society where, as a gay man, you are considered somewhat to be weak. And I'm not weak. I'm not weak. And we as a people are not weak. Jussie said it took police about 30 minutes to respond. During that time, the star said he checked himself, saw his bruises, and smelled bleach. So he left his clothes on as well as the rope around his neck. Jussie said he asked the responding officers to turn off their body cams and come into his apartment because he didn't want his neighbors witnessing the scene. He said he went with officers outside to walk them through what happened and noticed a nearby camera only to find out later that it was pointed in the opposite direction of where he says his alleged attack happened. Jussie expressed frustration at not being believed. It feels like if I had said it was a Muslim or a Mexican or someone black, I feel like the doubters would have supported me a lot much more, Jussie said. And that says a lot about the place where we are as a country right now. The actor said he refused to turn over his phone to police because he has private videos, messages, music, and phone numbers that he wanted to protect. Jussie refuted some of what has been reported, including that he told police his alleged attackers were wearing MAGA hats. I never said that, he said. I didn't need to add anything like that. They called me a, a faggot. They called me a nigger. There's no which way you cut it. I don't need some MAGA hat as a cherry on some racist Sunday. Jussie said he assumes he was targeted because of his vocal criticism against Donald Trump and his administration, telling Roberts, I come really hard against 45. Jussie said he was aware of Trump saying it doesn't get worse as far as I'm concerned when asked about the alleged attack. I don't know what to say to that, Jussie said. I appreciate him not brushing over it. Jussie, who identifies as a gay man, plays a gay character on the series, said he respects victims of hate crimes too much to lie about what happened. He was at times emotional during the interview and said he hopes a message comes from what happened to him. I just want members of the LGBTQ community, young Black children, to know how strong that they are, he said, to know the power that they hold in their little pinky. GLAD president and CEO Sarah K. Ellis responded to the interview in a statement provided to CNN. Jussie was victimized first in a hate motivated and violent attack in Chicago and has since been doubly victimized as a subject of speculation by the media industry and broader culture. The statement said Jussie is rising above hate, racism, homophobia, and doubt surrounding the attack, and instead using his voice and talent to fight back against the rising rates of violence against Blacks and the LGBTQ people, as well as those who live at the intersection of those identities. I thought it was a great interview. Um, People don't understand these kinds of crimes if they never experienced it. But if you've experienced racism and if you are a gay person in America, then you know without a doubt that he would never say something happened to him that did not happen because the repercussions will be a whole lot greater than even they are now. All right, everyone. This is Lady T from Lady T Speaks, bringing you the latest in hip hop, R&B, and entertainment news. As I often say, make your day great and live your life on purpose. Take care. I'll talk to you all soon.